How you going, guys? It's Ben from Flow Brackets again. Today we've got in this beautiful Bentley Bentayga, and we're going to show you how to delete this oversized and truly ugly OEM plinth with our replacement miniature plinth, which will replace this ugly OEM plinth for a smaller version. First, you're going to have to remove the number plate that's currently on it so that we can get to the plugs holding on the OEM plinth. The next part is to get a pry tool or trim removal tool so that you can get these push clips open. All you need to do is just pry them off. There seems to be one missing in the middle, but for today we'll remove the two on the outer ends like that, and then stick your finger in this hole so that you can undo the snap fit that clips into the grill. I'm going to use a pry tool because my fingers are too fat. A screwdriver will do as well. Okay, so now that you've got your OEM plinth off, you can put on your miniature plinth. Now, before we do that, let me explain a little bit about the part. It is a two-part mounting solution, and what that means is you can't buy the miniature plinth by itself. You have to buy it in conjunction with a matching number plate bracket. And when I say matching number plate bracket, it has to match the size and style of your number plate. For example, if you had a European plate, you'd get the Euro Premium bracket. If you had a standard plate, you'd get a standard bracket. If you had a slimline plate, you'd get a SL2 or slimline bracket. If you had a 3 to 4 character slimline plate, then you'd get a 3 to 4 character slimline bracket. And if you had some custom work that needs to be done, like this beautiful Heritage 80, we could also make some custom brackets that will fit onto this miniature plinth. So what's the problem? Apart from the obvious of the OEM plinth being completely oversized and truly ugly, we find that all the number plates in Australia are generally smaller than the OEM plinth, and this miniature plinth will make that nice and clean and floating so that you don't have that big ugly box behind it, and it highlights your number plate and not the box. So now we're going to get our miniature plinth onto the car. It's pretty easy. There's a locating knob that'll go to the OEM hole, and it will self-seat. You can't really rock it from side to side because it's designed to fit like a glove. Then grab a writing instrument. I've got a blue Sharpie today. Mark out the hole, one there and one there, and then we can go ahead and pilot drill before we send in our screws. Now grab our black stainless screws that we provide in the kit to put them into the pilot hole that you drilled. All right, so that's on super strong. As you can see, the whole bumper moves. It doesn't even budge. But this customer has optioned for us to put in some nutserts, which I've got in my hand. It's a stainless steel fitting that has an M6 thread, and this is going to be the strongest way to put this on. Before we move on, I'm just going to plug up these holes that we will supply with plugs so that you don't have just an empty hole. Now it's time to get your number plate bracket on. For today, we're putting on this beautiful 6-digit Heritage, so we'll be needing our Heritage number plate bracket. And the last step is to get your number plate onto the bracket. And And there you have it, guys. That's the cleanest you're going to get floating number plates onto a Bentley Bentayga. Just remember, it's a two-part mounting solution. You can't buy the miniature plinth on its own. You have to buy it with a matching number plate bracket to complete the two-part mounting solution. I hope you found this video useful, and thanks for watching.